And action. That is going to clip right off the bat for Ben to edit. My name
action and then nothing for 3 seconds.
That's the pod, guys. If you don't like it, get out now. No.
Get out of the kitchen.
This is New Way Stories. We are a comedy podcast that talks about culture, creativity, cinema, comic books, other seas.
Yeah.
And
kamikazes.
Sometimes overseas things. I don't know. I don't know. We try to stay away from overseas stuff. Today with us.
You mean foreign films?
Today with us
Trying to
is
stay away from
our
that controversial French films.
We have our producer, the incomparable Ben Salazar, and my co-host, the very comparable Darius Giles. I thought of that insult earlier this week. I've been sitting on it for a while.
Comparable. I would compare him to kind of a medium intelligence dog.
You know when you get the like bologna sandwich on white bread? It's like pretty good sometimes.
You ever had a chocolate milk you're really excited for, but the machine is that machine that waters it down really bad at the end?
You go first,
like a hot chocolate.
First drink is pretty good, but then the second one you go, I don't know if I like this as much.
You're not going to pour it out, but it's definitely disappointing.
I will say that Darius and I had a conversation. I think we've talked on the pod really quick. That Comic-Cons and we were talking about country music concerts.
Okay.
Right. And we were talking about niches and how, like, when in Chicago, I went to the Windy City Smokeout, and all of a sudden, all these people that I hung out with, that are like Chicagoites are dressing
Windy
up.
City Smokeout?
The Windy City Smokeout. So it's
what is it?
Country Music Festival. Saw Darius Rucker live, Wagon Wheel. I was singing along to Hootie. I also watched Willie Nelson live the following year. I was like, Kate, we have to go. We may never, at any moment, Willie's never going to be with us again.
Yeah,
he's still going, which is insane. He was like,
he's no longer with us.
He was like 90. He's 90 plus years old, playing with his 32-year-old son. Pretty good show. And then they have barbecue, right? It's
amazing.
Dude, you smoke out, you think marijuana, especially when Willie headlines, but barbecue, super fun event. But everybody shows up in their cowboy country music gear. All of a sudden, girls who are wearing only exercise casual. What is that? What's that style? New style?
Athletics. What do you call that?
Athletic casual. Leisure
wear.
That's like all they're wearing, and then all of a sudden they've got jean shorts and cowboy boots and a flannel. And I was saying, it's like Comic-Con. I'm going and dressing up that's a more enjoyable experience for me. Not for me to dress up, but for everybody else. When I go to a Comic-Con, I want people in cosplay. And Darius was bringing up how concerts... I'm blowing this story. I think I kind of buried the lead. But these concerts, you make fun of people who cosplay, but what are you doing if you're dressing up in country western garb? If not cosplay. That's cosplay.
That's definitely cosplay.
And I think most people have a cosplay situation in their life. And listen, you want to take shots at nerds who dress up and go to Comic-Cons? Like, I don't know, you're putting on a suit and tie for a fancy wedding. Like, that's
cosplay.
You're cosplay. You're feeling a little fancier than what you really are.
Oh, you're better than me because you put on a flannel and I dressed up like Sailor Moon and spent $300 on the outfit. Feels like the apple hasn't thrown the stone far from the tree. You know what I mean?
Not very.
You know what I mean, Ben?
I know exactly what you mean.
Classic idiom.
I hear that idiom all the time, especially from this idiot right here.
You got me. You got me.
When I think about cons and people dressing up, I always see the clips of like the giant like freaking
Hulkbuster armor,
and then like I always think about like he had to like kind of set that up around the corner and like have his buddy like kind of help him.
Seriously. It's also, it can't be an enjoyable con for him.
No, it's just, maybe an hour or two tops you're in that. You're going to have to take it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, are
It's
you
the
gonna
only-
go up in the freaking Hulkbuster, short through some comics?
You're like front row.
Do you have issue 14?
13, like 12, 13, 15.
15.
Oh, oh, smash.
There's only
all right.
two places that you hear a men say, "Could you please zip me up?" And it's drag club and Comic-Con.
All right, we're gonna get into the community reached out, a lot of engagement on favorite Pixar movies. So we want to highlight a few of these via the Instagram. We said Monsters Inc. And really, it just is. I mean, Monsters Inc. I think is the correct answer. But Kate and I rewatched Wall-E. It's really, really good. I know it's probably not in my top. We rewatched Monsters University. It's so funny. I know that kind of supports Monsters Inc., but it's legitimately funny. So Ben.
Yeah, sorry, I'm pulling them up right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Sorry. Okay, so we got a couple DMs. One from Guernsey. He said, I think he just listed here's his list.
Sure. Let's hear the list.
Coco, Ratatouille,
Yeah.
Incredibles, Inside Out.
Okay.
So we got another Coco.
So Monsters Inc.
Not even
on there.
No, and then
I could see Coco though for Guernsey. I feel like those who claim that music is a part of their life, Coco is slapping for them.
I will say the crazy thing about Coco, and Alex Guernsey's a better guitar player than I am, but as a guitar player, Coco's crazy because all of the guitar animation is 100% accurate.
Love that.
That's cool.
Okay, and then
That's
Inside
why
Out.
I like Desperado.
Inside Out is. I haven't seen a lot of love for Inside Out. I feel like it's only me and you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Inside Out 2 is not very good, unfortunately.
I didn't
it
watch
was
it. I had a feeling.
it was okay. But I think it's when you talk about there's a lot of moments, train of thought, like these kind of creative moments that I talk about. There's a lot in Inside Out. The triple dent gum, like the jingles that always get stuck in your head. And even the stuff that they had to cut is just the stuff that I love, like the department that keeps knows faces is really organized, but the department who helps you remember names is super scattered and they can never get the name to the brain in time. But the face, they recognize the face. All that stuff is so brilliant to me.
There's a lot of good writing in Inside Out, like in terms of the
and Bill
comedy
Hader,
writing.
obviously Bill Hader was the voice in it, but he also did some scenes and like did some writing in it. All right, good list, Guernsey.
Well,
Next.
real quick, I have a.
Oh, just real quick, Garion Wilson, he was just like, this morning, he goes, I went over to Seattle to see Alex G, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Guernsey was in Seattle. I thought he was in Cheney. He goes, no, Alex G, the music. I saw a concert. I go, that makes more sense. I think Guernsey's still in Cheney. I didn't know you stayed in contact with Guernsey.
I picked when Inside Out came out, I was at a family reunion in California, and we all went to the movie theater, and they're like, okay, well, let's watch a movie. But the family split, and because there was 2 movies out, Jurassic World and Inside Out. And I went with a lot of the younger kids and the girls to see Inside Out. Meanwhile, my grandpa, my dad, my boy, the guy cousins all went to see Jurassic World. But I was like, I'm freaking seeing Inside Out. Like, I'd much rather see this than this reboot garbage with Chris Pratt.
And you made the right choice.
And I made the
Definitely
100%
the right choice.
correct choice. Okay.
I love Chris Pratt, but Jurassic
say,
World
although
is
we like-
pretty rough.
Yeah, and I
There is one good joke in it where she's like, can you tell if they're coming, like, they're like looking at tracks? Like, how close are they? He goes, I'm from the Navy, not the Navajo. That's a good joke.
Catherine.
It's a very Chris Pratt joke.
Catherine she just replied to the.
My wife?
Are you married to a Catherine?
Yeah.
I thought you were married to Kate.
Well, yeah, but her full name
hey,
is Catherine.
Hey Ben,
Yeah.
what do you think about the name Benjamin? You ever heard of that before? You ever heard of that one?
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah, Breaking Benjamin.
Yep.
They're okay.
So there's every once in a while, there's people that have names that are shortened than their long names.
This is a real question. Is it my wife, Catherine, or is it a different Catherine?
Well, it's a picture of a cat. Do you recognize this cat?
Oh yeah, that's my Catherine. That's Liz Lemon.
And was playing us the whole time.
I think you knew it.
She just when I put through the pull up for Monsters Inc. and Finding Nemo, all she said was can't decide.
She's a huge underwater person, in Finding Nemo
And
obviously ticks a lot of boxes.
And Monsters Inc. was towards the toilet
right
when they flush.
Exactly.
Also underwater.
Monsters Inc. is again it's one of the more quoted Pixar movies in the Roberts household.
Did Catherine what is?
Monsters Inc.
Did Catherine enjoy Avatar 2: Way of Water?
I think she liked the spectacle of it.
The water of it all.
She likes the spectacle of. She watches movies because they're pretty, oftentimes, and she won't watch movies like she won't watch Pirates because it's claymation. She's like, I don't like the way it looks. I'm like, but it's so funny, gritty. Like a nice British drama, Grantchester, something like that. All in, like a Guy Ritchie movie. Not happening. I go, this is British. Don't you like British stuff? No, it's dirty. It's icky.
Guy Ritchie's not British. He's British. There's a whole different.
Great point.
He's a completely different brand.
She likes London, but not South London.
Okay, Trent Mulvaney. He responded.
Oh, Trent. I saw Trent yesterday too. He said, "Don't say hi to you."
Ugh.
He said, "Hey, don't say hi to Ben for me."
Trent, we'll see if we're still friends after this.
He responded to the Toy Story and Ratatouille poll. He said, "This is tough. As a kid, I loved Toy Story.
Yeah.
Toy Story hands down. But as an adult, I love Ratatouille."
Yeah.
Nice. The food or the movie?
Didn't specify. Let me ask.
Oh man,
I bet you. I will give you 10-1 that Trent's never had Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
If you bet me $1 and he has had Ratatouille, I will give you $10.
Give me $10.
Yeah,
I'll take that bet right now.
Yeah. If not, I get to keep your $1. There's no chance.
I'm taking that bet.
Not to say Trent is not a well-traveled person. My guess is that he's not a well-traveled person.
I'll do 10.
I'm saying that with as much love as possible.
How high can I go on this 10-1 bet?
I think you got.
Because the
honestly,
risk is,
if I did a good
if I bet $100, could I get 10-1 odds?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, that's how 10-1 works. You would get $1,000.
Yeah,
but are you going to take the bet though? That's my question.
What is well-traveled?
Yeah,
you gotta specify.
Well-traveled. I was gonna say I don't think they're serving Ratatouille on your DR mission strip. Or the. You might have in the Caribbean. I don't know if he went on these. I know that these are Stone Church short-term missions recently. I'm throwing a lot of shade at Trent for no real reason other than I don't think that he's eaten Ratatouille. I haven't eaten Ratatouille.
But you're also not claiming to be well-traveled.
Nor have I.
I am.
Okay. So Trent loves Ratatouille is what we're coming down to, and I'm going to make some money.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. At least $10.
Noah,
maybe.
Noah Moore.
Or you're going to lose $1.
Noah Morgan responded to the Toy Story and Ratatouille poll, and he said, "This is so hard." That's all he said.
Noah's my guy.
Want people
you guys don't
to
know
have. I want people to have.
Thanks, Noah.
Make hard decisions, guys.
Yeah.
This is what this podcast is about. I want difficult conversations, difficult discussions. I want you and your loved one to have a rocky evening, but come out stronger on the other end after this conversation. You know what I mean?
Or weaker.
Or have your
if you're engaged, not yet married, and you're trying to figure out are we in this or
Hunter
are we not?
and Anna, you only have a week to have this conversation.
Yeah.
Get it in.
Before you know.
Yeah. Seth Giles.
Ugh. Hey. Same, Seth. You've only got 2 weeks.
It's the same thing.
Dude, I got some opinions about what films made the bracket to begin with. And then NewWayStories said, take it up with ChatGPT.
What films didn't make the bracket?
I don't know.
What's he talking about?
But then he said,
He's like, Ice Age, Shrek,
Totally missed the problem.
Despicable Me. You're telling
Minions.
me. You're telling me.
Minions 2. Minions 3, The Rise of Gru.
You know what film I really love that's not a Pixar movie but a cartoon
What?
is Tangled.
It's a great movie.
I freaking
Tangled's
love
hype.
Tangled. Yeah.
Tangle's great.
What's
So after I said, after New Way Stories said, take it up with
Right.
ChatGPT,
Right.
Seth B. Giles said, I'm still here for it, bro.
okay?
Okay, well, that doesn't help.
I don't
us,
know.
Seth.
I don't know what didn't make the bracket. That
Seth, we need to know. Seth, we need to know if you're listening.
Okay.
we'll call in now.
Malia said, I don't know how to decide between Ratatouille and Monsters, Inc. And the New Way Story said, I know. with a crying
Typical
emoji.
woman.
It is. That's we had. I'm the same way. And if you catch me on a certain day, I might tell you Ratatouille is better than Monsters Inc. But
Mhm.
Malia also,
Monsters
like,
Inc. wins.
while listening to this week's episode, was upset because she, even though in her list Ratatouille didn't make it very far, she thought we didn't give it a fair chance.
Right.
She said there was a lot more to that movie than what we said, and I agree. Like she brought up how, like, because you were saying that it was like, oh, it's just about the rat and he wants to cook it, but you're just a rat. I don't really care. She was like, then you have all the subplot of Linguini, and then it's his dad and taking him to the restaurant, and the guy trying to take over. Like, you have all that too, which is like, kind of forgot about it. I just remember Remy. But I still think it's pretty good, that subplot.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think Ratatouille gets a lot of points, in my opinion, just because it's a really beautiful movie.
Yeah.
And it's cute.
The plating, the cultural impact, if we're
Yeah.
going with the plating being changed because of Ratatouille, that
it's a big
holds
deal.
a higher level of impact for me because I do
Right.
every good movie. I literally was just thinking about this week, not prompted by Malia, although Malia prompts a lot of really good thoughts with her emails and stuff.
Sure, she does.
But every good movie has like 4 subplots. Like you have to, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's the main plot,
Right.
but you have to like have, what did I just want? Like, I just watched Angels in the Outfield. Cried.
Oh, yeah.
When Joseph Gordon-Levitt's dad gives him up, I literally cried and I was like, Peter, I'll never give you up.
Yeah,
And then I
it's a tough
started
one.
singing, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you go. But there's like 3 subplots in that, right? Is he gonna get a family, right? Is Angels are gonna win the pennant? Like,
Yeah. Are angels real?
what's happening with Gabriel and the other kid?
We have 2 more comments.
Is Danny
Did you
Glover
know
a good
Adrian
daddy?
Brody's in that movie?
What?
Classic bro dog. Just
It
showing
really
up
threw
in
me
a
out. I
movie.
remembered McConaughey, but I did not remember Adrian Brody.
That's crazy about McConaughey too. That's so funny. Okay. Do we have other people's lists we have to continue to get through?
There's 2 more comments.
Let's get 2 more, and then we'll go into the summer movie releases.
Okay.
Summer movie releases.
This summer.
Annalie said, Elemental is incredibly underrated, y'all. And then New Way Stories said, you mean the Elements of Style?
I don't know where it got
Which is the
that.
proper joke.
It is a proper joke.
I was making a lot
It's
of
nicely
proper jokes
done.
last week, and I made
It does
another one.
sound like Hunter and
proper
Anna
joke.
need to have a conversation.
No, this is Annalie, not Anna.
Oh, okay,
This is
gotcha.
a different.
Fair enough.
Um,
Hunter
Yeah,
and Anna
Elementals-
shouldn't have that.
Elemental's decent.
It's good. It is good, and it is unique, right? It has a little bit of a ripping off of Zootopia vibe
yeah.
because it's
Mhm.
this world. If you would have done Elemental before Zootopia, then it would have felt a little bit different. But it is, I don't know.
'Cause you have,
It's-
like, the-
obviously the stories are completely different, but it's
You know,
the
to be honest with
worlds
you,
are the same.
Because you have the fire people, and then you keep
R-
them away, and then you have the
Right.
predators.
which is really ripping off from.
racism.
Well, I was gonna say Airbender, but
I think the scene where she's like having to deal with all the microaggressions when she meets Waterboy's rich family.
Yeah.
I think I was just like so tired of talking about
At that point,
microaggressions at that point that it was like a tough win for me, because I was like, good Lord, I get it. Some people say ignorant things, and apparently it's the most difficult thing ever for someone to be ignorant towards you.
Can I just tell you really quick? And Darius is saying this out of a place of being raised in a trailer. So he himself knows microaggressions, or as what trailer trash people call just regular aggressions.
We ain't got no microaggressions.
Dragon, the Bruce Lee story, was just put on Peacock. You're welcome for letting you all know that.
Sick.
I haven't watched that movie for 20 plus years. The whole story is about racism. And the whole thing where we bring up like Breakfast at Tiffany's, we're like, yeah, that probably wasn't good. Like they're watching that movie in an old theater.
Yeah.
And he's like pretty offended by it. And
the guy in the teeth, and he goes, oh.
Yeah. They're doing a pretty big character. I forget his name. He was a really famous actor back then. But it's like,
I can't remember who it is.
Obviously they're making regular aggression jokes, like calling him slurs and stuff. But that's like the whole thing is like he's battling racism. And I was like, oh, this movie came out in 1993 when pointing this stuff out was not cool.
I mean, I don't even know if it wasn't cool then. I think it wasn't cool to point it out in the 60s and 70s when those events happened.
Well, it certainly wasn't cool then. I mean, if you stood up to him then, but
I guess I just mean like I do understand the reality of it. I have been the only poor person or person who didn't grow up in like a upper middle class family.
Yeah.
In many, many, many environments. And obviously it's not the same thing as being a different color. I totally get it. But I think that was part of Elemental. I was just tired of it. Not like mad about it, just like fatigued. Like, okay, I get it. We get the point.
All right, last comment was from Casey Bisconner.
All right, KB.
She said, these brackets are trash. And then NewWayStories said, so are our opinions on the movies. I didn't hear.
Casey, again, Darius and Casey and I texted all day.
I heard
opinions are also trash.
I never heard any of that.
Casey,
what was the biggest?
Coco was really high on her list. And Luca, because her kids, we talked about it in the last EP. Because her kids really love Luca, that she views it in a different light, which is really interesting. I will say that Casey didn't get the concept of the brackets, the March Madness brackets, of pairing up, or maybe she gets it, but she disagrees.
Just dislikes
She disagrees with the layout, and that's fine. But this is we're doing it March Madness
tournament
style
bracket stuff, single elimination stuff, because it doesn't matter where
1 seed
goes.
versus 16 seed.
Yeah,
2 seed.
Largent, another listener,
I've heard of him,
said that kind of agrees he doesn't like the bracket and says we should do tier list.
Oh, the tier list I thought wasn't interesting to like.
Tier list is a really good idea.
And then you really don't have to make hard decisions because then you're just putting it in buckets. You go, that's a top tier movie.
Yep.
That you go, oh, you were saying we didn't do DC movies where you go, I guess the argument would be like Batman Forever. What tier would you put Batman Forever? I'm like top tier movie for sure.
No,
and then like normal, yeah, exactly. My point. I can argue quite heavily that it's a top tier film. I think F you, Ben. All right.
S tier is at the top, and then it goes A, B, C, D.
Speaking of top tier films, let's talk about our most anticipated summer films really quick. This is not, I'm going to start off really quick. This is not technically a summer film because I think it came out last week, but A24's Backrooms looks nuts.
I feel like May is the start of the
start. I guess that's true. Marvel back in 2000s started, Spider-Man came out in the first week in May. Did you guys watch the Mandalorian movie?
Not out yet, I don't think.
Oh, I thought it came. Oh, you're right. May 22nd.
Yeah.
I heard
It
that
looks
it's
so boring.
Yeah, I heard that's not getting great reviews.
Yeah, shocker.
What, Mandalorian and Grogu?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, that is also how I feel. Is it doesn't feel like a shock. I think it was a really cool idea to try to like bring this phenomenon to the big screen. But
Sure.
It also looks bad. Like I saw a clip of it. It looks boring. The CGI looks bad.
Is it Favreau?
Yeah, he's at the premieres.
Is he just a producer or is he directing
Let's
it?
find out.
it's a budget issue. It's a budget issue.
Well, I mean, if you're
Favreau for me is such a
director Jon Favreau,
he's such a mystery to me because he's like a less extreme version of what's the guy that we hate that did Artemis Fowl?
Oh,
Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh.
He's a less
Yeah.
extreme version of Branagh where you go, man, you've got some good movies and then you just got like some terrible, but like Favreau's got some of like my favorite movies. Like Elf is so good.
bro.
Yep.
It was okay. So it's written by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau and Noah Clore, which is the guy who wrote the Book of Boba Fett. What the? Don't get the guy who wrote Book of Boba Fett.
Yo, what if the one that was a colossal failure? What if we give him another chance?
Yeah. What if we give him another shot?
So
Boba Fett.
anyway,
That was a Return
More
of the
like
Jedi
Boo
quote.
Boo the Fool.
So
That was a. Didn't even catch I was doing the Han Solo.
yeah, yeah,
Boba Fett.
that was nice. That was
that was
nice.
good. I like that.
Okay, so what do you guys got for your other May?
I mean, other big stuff for me.
What is MK2? Oh, Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat 2, baby.
Yeah,
Dude.
Mortal Kombat 2 looks sick.
It looks.
If
I
we're
haven't
ta-
even seen.
I think it's probably going to be a good video game movie.
I agree.
I hope that it's a better sequel than the Mario Galaxy movie, which kind of blows.
You saw it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't great.
which is really a letdown because the first one is so good.
I would
I
say
think
so
that
good.
the-
I think it's fun.
I
the
think
first,
that-
the first Super Mario?
The animated one?
Yeah,
I don't think it's super
we
good.
decided that it was the best video game adaptation out of any video game adaptation, which I know is not a high bar, but
that's a pretty low bar.
It's a low bar.
but
yeah.
it was fun. It was funny. It was engaging. It was entertaining. It was a good story.
I think that was the most.
Which
like,
was
is it just surprised us that it was watchable.
Yeah.
Most of those things didn't take place in the second one.
I haven't seen the second one, but I feel like the other thing that like first one had going for it was the surprise effect of Jack Black as Bowser.
Yeah,
And instead of having like a really scary Bowser, they did funny Bowser.
right.
And that only really works. That
One time.
is shtick only works once. Then you have to go somewhere with Bowser. The second movie,
And
It's
I
really
will
funny.
say that it was really funny because he's little Bowser for the first like,
Right.
half of the
They
movie,
shrink him
which was
somehow.
funny. And then they make him good, and then he reverts back to evil, which you could argue is the proper character arc for the villain, but I didn't like how they did it.
It was just like Bowser Jr. being like, "You remember all the cool stuff we did?"
Right.
And he's like, "You know what, son?
I
You're
do.
right. Yeah, I do."
We will destroy the universe. It was not good. But
So-
Mortal Kombat
and also-
2
Yeah.
looks like it potentially.
When does Street Fighter come out?
I have no idea.
I want to watch that.
I'm gonna actually re-up because I rewatched Street Fighter recently as well. I'm gonna put that in the top tier.
Oh, it's October.
I
It
think,
just looks like just fun. It just.
I
looks
think
like,
I'm going to have to skip Street Fighter. Anytime there's a martial arts movie and I can tell the martial arts is going to be bad,
Dude,
it's just so hard for me.
I also watched Bulletproof Monk in the last week.
Freaking sick.
I don't know, man. The fight
It
scenes
doesn't hold up?
The fight scenes
Oh,
don't hold
man.
up, unfortunately.
I guess I'm
especially
only
when you're
thinking
like
of Chow
Sean
Yun
William
Fat.
Scott are
Yeah.
obviously Chow Yun Fat. His fight scenes are sick, but it is it's like I think it's an American director because the cuts are like not.
That's
Kyle
fair.
Mooney is in Street Fighter.
I mean,
Who's
that-
he play? Ken?
Marvin. It just says Marvin.
All right, I don't think that's a. Okay, that's my Mortal Kombat 2 for me.
I would
that's me.
probably say.
I heard.
Sheep.
I'll be
Detective.
honest.
Sheep
This
Detectives.
is not. I'm not the right demographic for this, but I Heart Boosters kind of looks funny.
It looks amazing.
They're not like, oh, let's make this movie for Jesse Roberts, but it looks funny.
Oh man, that's a lot of black people. Come on, Jess, grow up. Jeez. No, I really want to watch I Heart Boosters. Sheep Detectives is the only movie my wife has asked to go see in the theater in like living memory. She has watched Brittany Giles has watched the trailer for Sheep Detectives 30 times minimum.
Okay.
She knows every line. We'll watch the trailer together in bed and she'll be mouthing the words that every character says.
Well,
It's
just on a quick IMDb.
on
I haven't looked at the. I myself haven't seen the preview, but Bella Ramsey from Catherine Called Birdie is in it. She's really good. Chris O'Dowd, who I think is very funny. Reese Darby, who's my guy. Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah, who's
all right, so
somehow still in movies. I'm not trying to shade Julia, but there's never been something from Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and I'm like, oh, that's really good.
A Bug's Life. She's the princess. Okay. Smoked ya. There was on
least engaging character in the film.
Shut your mouth. The Vulture, which is like the pop culture version of the New Yorker, I think.
Okay,
is that correct?
Sounds right.
Maybe.
They have something called the Movie Grid, and if you're not a subscriber,
it's fun.
You can only play it one time a month, but they give you 3 like actors or directors and then 3 categories, and you have to try to name so it's like box office hit over $100 million. Movie,
that's fun.
A
you
through
have to try
N.
to fill the grid,
and they put Julia Louis-Dreyfus on, and I freaking could not come up with a movie from N to Z. I did come up with A Bug's Life for over $100 million and Downhill, directed by Dean Craig Pelton, co-starring Will Ferrell as release date. But I was like, what N through Z? I could not. And then I looked up the IMDb Thunderbolts. I was like, I'm so stupid.
Such a bummer.
I literally got all of Patrick Stewart with essentially every X-Men rendition. I go X3 The Last Stand, X2.
Yeah. First Contact. I freaking love Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart.
Man, I felt so stupid.
So all that to say, Sheep Detectives is the highest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes that Hugh Jackman has ever been in.
You serious?
It's got a 94% on RT.
Go ahead. Hey, Deadpool. Hey, Deadpool Wolverine. Go ahead and suck it. Okay.
That's a joke he would make.
Quote.
Quote.
Sheep Detectives.
Man, now that you say that, I'm really hoping that the next whatever Deadpool's in next, that there's a Sheep Detectives
some sort of
Deadpool trailer crossover.
All right, June.
Okay. June, baby.
All right, listen, baby. Guys. June's loaded for me. Masters of the Universe.
Oh my gosh, it is the highest rated.
Could be terrible. Could be incredible.
Dude, I am actually really looking forward to Masters of the Universe.
The Death of Robin Hood. Is that another Hugh Jackman movie?
What's his name? Cusco. All the way to the Cusco part.
Did we say Death of Robin Hood is another Hugh Jackman movie?
Yep.
It is indeed.
Dude, this guy he's on fire. And then he's probably doing what's the theater district in London?
West End.
No. West End. Fifth Ave's I'm sure they have a Fifth Ave, but
and he's probably in Avengers Doomsday.
So he's probably doing
not already confirmed in Avengers.
Probably doing like 8 shows a week and these movies. It's insane.
Toy Story 5. Oh, sorry, you keep going. You.
Yeah. Sorry. So, Masters of the U could be good. Could be awesome.
Masters of the Universe looks stupid.
Probably going to be terrible, but it could not be. It could not be.
It could be really fun.
I feel like it knows what it is.
Death of Robin Hood. I'm a Robin Hood guy. Hood guy.
You're a Robin Hood, Little John walking through the forest.
Exactly.
Laughing back and forth.
It's a rated R version
the other one has
of Robin Hood. The foxes.
That would actually be so
quite
great.
A mouth on them.
I would love a full-on violent gritty version of the Disney's
animated?
Robin Hood.
I bet
Yeah.
we're closing in on 100 years. Wait, what was it? The 30s
Nah.
or 40s?
Robin Hood is from probably the late
60s.
60s
Frick.
or early
63.
I'm
70s.
cutting that out.
Because they use some of the
I said
Like-
63, but I'm second guessing that. It might be more
I
like
think it's later than
66.
63.
Oh, because it's like a Beatles. 66 is my real guess.
Okay,
As a matter
what's
of
your
fact,
guess? 66,
I'm actually-
and then what else?
I'm actually going to say that it's 74.
Okay,
Oh.
you guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
73!
Whoa! You went over Price is Right style. I win.
It's the most Jesse Roberts
I'll go ahead and
response to a
decide when we're
competition.
playing Price is Right rules.
I will gladly let you have that. That's great.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
70s. I
actually
thought for
reversing.
sure it was the 60s. Darn it. This
Well, once you said the Beatles, I redid the math because there are several shots. Disney used to have a reusable animation clips manifest in storage, and there's several clips from Robin Hood that are reused clips from the Jungle Book.
Gotcha.
So when you made the Beatles reference, I was like, oh, well, it
Oh.
has to be from the 70s because it has to be at least
Oh, frick.
several years after Jungle
Dude,
Book.
the
You had
Beatles.
those backwards.
Yeah, the Beatles is at the end of Jungle Book.
Yeah.
I'm a big old dummy.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Well, it pays to be a real Disney nerd.
So there hasn't been a good Robin Hood movie since Kevin Costner, Prince of Thieves.
Taron Egerton?
That movie
I'm kidding. That
Sucks.
movie's awful.
so hard. And
Yo, what's
Kate-
up? I'm Jamie Foxx.
Yo,
Welcome to Lil Jon.
Lil Jon. Okay.
Such a crazy. Also, just in case you guys weren't uncomfortable
He's
enough,
just like-
Lil Jon's a Muslim.
he's slinging arrows, and Lil Jon's like, shots. Stupid. Can I show you something really quick? This is also really stupid.
Yeah,
My-
this is chaotic.
My
and I like it.
father-in-law, this is very chaotic. My father-in-law, unfortunately, just passed away a couple weeks ago, but he sent me. He's been sending
He
stuff
said this to you posthumously.
posthumously.
Like,
no,
when he passed the fail-safe
I
trigger,
opened
that
it
put this in the mail.
posthumously. But this is Muhammad Ali's signature on a religion is security Muslim pamphlet.
That's crazy.
So Muhammad Ali's signature, but I'm like, I don't really think I want like a Muslim.
He's part of the Muslim Brotherhood, right?
Yeah. I mean,
No,
his
but I
name
don't
was
think-
Cassius Clay, but then he changed it to Muhammad Ali when he converted.
I just can't remember how racist the Muslims he was linked up with were. Will they let white people worship with them, or is that a no-go?
I think so. Because
You're probably right.
There's a pretty great story where he's
Well,
really
how-
good friends with Billy Crystal.
That's really
and
cute.
He was like, because Billy Crystal did this impression of him, and then at a like benefit dinner, they were like, "Hey, you got to do your Muhammad Ali." It was like a
That
benefit
would be
dinner
awesome.
for some. Anyway, so Muhammad Ali really liked him, and he was like, "Come
That's
work
really
out
cool.
with me at this club, like the LA club."
That's really cool.
And he was like, I can't go there. Like, they don't allow Jews to be in there. And then Muhammad Ali was like, what? Oh, I guess I'll never work out at this club again.
What a stud.
Wow.
So, anyway,
That's
he
crazy.
punched him all in the mouth. Float like butterfly.
Sting like a Jew.
me.
Dude, that is the
Behind the
proper
corner,
joke.
and then I say, "Boom."
So, Robin Hood.
Toy Story 5.
Sorry. Toy Story 5, I'm excited
Step to
because
my
I would
Semitic friend, and I'll punch you in the tooth.
I would love for it to redeem itself from Toy Story 4. You got to end on a high note, right?
Should
They
I think
should have
it will.
ended Toy Story
Yeah.
3, but they didn't. So now you have to redeem yourself. Toy Story 5. Conan O'Brien's in it.
My fear is, oh man, I do think it's
He
great. They're
plays
going
like
back.
I think he plays like an elementary school learning toy or something.
I think retconning most of Toy Story 4 is a really good idea. Toy Story 4 didn't feel like it was an actual film. It felt like a weird fan fiction that somebody wrote. So, okay.
The,
Toy Story 5.
The girl, oh shoot, what's her name?
Bonnie.
Rashida Jones.
Cautiously
wrote
excited
it.
about Toy Story 5.
Oh,
Wait,
and
Rashida Jones wrote what?
Toy Story 4.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why did I not know that?
Why not end with Parks and Rec? You got to end on a high note.
Why not give up and die sooner rather than later?
And then
that's a joke.
Supergirl.
That's
Dude,
that's
no,
what
no.
I'm looking forward to. Supergirl.
Supergirl is probably at the very top of my, Spider-Man, I guess. It's hard to compete with Spider-Man, but
Yeah.
Supergirl's probably at the top of my summer movie list in terms of what movie I think I'll enjoy the most.
Yeah.
Sure.
I will say my underdog pick for June, Power Ballad, starring Paul Rudd and Nick Jonas.
Ooh.
Power Ballad looks hilarious. It's like a chaos comedy drama where Nick Jonas steals a song that Paul Rudd writes.
I feel
It's famous.
I feel out of the loop. I haven't watched this preview. I'll have to get back to that.
You guys
But
have to check out
really,
Power Ballad.
any Paul Rudd, I'm gonna be in for.
Nick Jonas just released
Anaconda
a worship
was
song with
so good.
Brandon Lake.
Huh?
The end times are near.
Is that really?
I think it might be a stretch to call it a worship song. Brittany said it was a
I thought you
worship
were
song. I said it's.
I thought it might be a stretch because I think the end times are a little further away than than what Jonas thinks. But
Well, it's just
hasn't
I've
had a
said
number
for years
hasn't had a
that
number one hit for a while. He goes, end times are near.
I've said for a long time that I think Nick Jonas is probably the Antichrist, and people have fought me on that. People have gone back and forth with me, but I think
When Bill Clinton didn't pan out, we had to think through the next one.
no, it's I would say it's close enough to a worship song to call it a worship song. It doesn't explicitly use the name Jesus. That's my kind of one of
They
my
say
bars.
Jesus.
It's
You know,
like-
Jesus and Jesus
Gotcha.
are the same name.
July, Moana.
Don't care.
July-
Don't.
Live
July's
action?
tough.
Looks bad.
Yeah, I mean it's not gonna
Also,
play well.
real quick, can I just go on like a 30-second tangent?
Do it. Dude.
Only 30 seconds.
Okay. Let me get a timer.
Don't. You're losing time by starting the timer.
No.
25.
Starting 5 seconds
24,
ago.
Okay.
23.
So most of these live action freaking reboots,
You have as much time as you want.
visually are so boring. They make it look so realistic and devoid of color and personality.
Yeah.
Like someone compared, like there's the shot from the trailer where she's walking with her mom or her grandma on the beach, and it looks so dull. And in the cartoon, it's like a rich pink sunset, and it's gorgeous, and the sand, the water's so blue, and the trees are so green, and it looks so flat. Like the color correction is flat and boring. And then someone recolor corrected the trailer, and it looks so like livelier, and it looks much more interesting to look at.
Yeah. No,
And
you're
I don't
not
know
wrong.
why. There's just some like.
We just don't need it yet. That's my.
Well, yeah, obviously we don't need it yet, but if you're gonna do it, at least make it look good. At least try. At least
Well-
add some color.
I'm gonna say two things. I don't disagree with you, Ben. One, Moana is my favorite Disney movie. As much as Wally's my favorite Pixar movie.
Is that-
Moana's
Listen,
my favorite
Moana
Disney movie.
is
I've done the bracket. and
so
tested
good.
myself.
I've done the bracket. Moana comes out on top.
Every time, even if I don't think it will. She always beats him over the head with that paddle of hers. And
So
it's not.
shiny.
The movie is not being made for art. The movie is being made for merchandise. And you just got to remember that.
You got to
These-
remember that
These Disney live actions.
they went ahead
are
and
just
fired
merchandising.
30,000 of their physical media people so that they could make Moana the merchandising.
But it also costs
So
them.
just don't go see it.
I'm not gonna go see it. But it also
Dude, you might
costs
Hey
have
them.
Darius, be reasonable, okay?
It also costs them nothing in the editing room to be like, hey, what if we brought the saturation back up a little bit?
Right.
Hey guys, can we add a little? Like, can we just bring
Right.
the reds up a little more? Cost them zero, and also just like I don't know, like just like kids growing up with their movies are just looks so dull and boring.
So
Like the lighting is bad, and it's just I don't know. I want better for kids.
I hear that, and that's a very noble thing for you. Talk about Spider-Man while I put my child in his bouncer.
Okay. Let's say okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spider-Man.
Mr. Stark.
Mr. Stark. obviously, I'm looking forward to it. If I had to, man, I don't know. I've gone back and forth with Supergirl or Spider-Man. What I'm looking forward to the most. After I watched the Spider-Man trailer, I definitely said Spider-Man. But now that I know that Supergirl's coming up closer, and I'm more excited for the start of the DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like
dude.
Just kind of where the MCU's right now. I'm just like waiting for the reset button.
Yeah, which hopefully will be. I think that isn't. Did I see somewhere that that's actually the plan, or was that a dream that I had?
See, that's the thing. It might be this kind of it's never really been confirmed, but it's just kind of like everyone kind of has this understanding, and maybe there has been a couple of comments from Feige that hints at that. Like I do not really care about Doomsday that much. But Spider-Man, I love where it's at.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've talked a lot about it with the trailer. I'm going to go see it 100%. It's crazy that they filmed, they shot, edited, and did the CGI for this movie in a year. They started it last summer.
That's crazy.
And it's coming out in July.
I will always watch the Spider-Man movie. Certainly has not been a bad enough Spider-Man movie for me to be like, there's been enough bad Star Wars that I'm like, I'm not going to go watch Mandalorian. Until you prove, like, a month in, people are like, this is a surprise hit. This thing's incredible.
You got to try real hard to make a bad Spider-Man movie. And Sam Raimi did it. He proved it.
He did
said,
it.
Oh, yeah, watch
he
me.
did it. But I will tell you again, like,
watchable.
It wasn't bad enough that I'm like, I'll never watch a Spider-Man movie again.
No,
when they rebooted it like 5 years later with Andrew Garfield, I was like, it's about time there's another Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
I'll always be pumped. Can I just be this? Let's wrap it up and let's just be. Sometimes you get a craving for a pumpkin spice latte.
Okay.
Sometimes you get a craving for, just a good, this is Trevor's trailer trash version of being a basic bee. Sometimes you just wake up and you go, silly hair day, little heroin. There's a billboard that says, looks legit, maybe fentanyl. And I know that it's not a funny thing, but it's trying to say it looks legit, but be cautious because it may be fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely read it like, looks legit. Maybe fentanyl. Let's go, baby. Don't do drugs, kids. We're just gonna be basic. And can we just say that the most anticipated movie this summer is the Odyssey?
Oh, yeah.
It's Chris Nolan has a new movie coming out. It's the Odyssey. Who better to direct an epic like the Odyssey? My homeboy Homer, the Odyssey,
sick.
We should not allow any other director, as long as Chris Nolan is living, to direct epics.
What if Kenneth Branagh did it?
I swear to God. I mean, if there is...
I'll direct this one for my kids. I thought my kids would really love it if we added wee little elves in there.
Listen, obviously you have to give people opportunities to prove themselves, but with the size and scope of what epic films take. I mean, we were just talking about Robin Hood. Guy Ritchie, he's like one of my favorite film directors. He tried Robin Hood. He goes, what if we do like a period piece epic? You go, how dare you leave the gritty streets of London, Guy Ritchie, and ruin the hero of Sherwood Forest? Like,
it's so weird. I would have thought that Guy Ritchie could have made a sick Rob. Didn't he also do King Arthur?
No. King Arthur is the guy who did Training Day.
Okay, but
I'm sorry. Arthur, there's a newer Arthur. I thought you were talking the one with Clive Owen from like 2004.
No, I'm talking the one with
that one's also bad.
With the guy from north. What's his name? Blonde guy.
He's
got a beard and everything.
He did do Sherlock Holmes.
What's his name? The guy from Sons of Anarchy. You know who I'm talking about? Garrett,
Yeah,
not
Hellboy?
Garrett Edlund. Sounds like Garrett Edlund. What's his name?
I have no idea.
Frick me. He's
Charlie Hunnam.
Day.
Charlie Hunnam. That's his
King
name.
Arthur, Legend of the Sword.
Legend of the Sword. That is Guy Ritchie, right?
That is Guy Ritchie. And let me tell you, just as bad as Robin
I
Hood.
was gonna say I didn't watch it. I thought you were talking. The only King Arthur in my mind is
Yeah.
Keira
That one's
Knightley,
sick.
Clive
That
Owen.
one's great.
Yeah.
Odyssey
Ritchie,
looks
yeah.
awesome.
The point
you know how you
is the Odyssey looks legit.
You know what? You know what gives me the goosebumps is the Christopher Nolan sans serif font. Whenever a Christopher Nolan movie gets released, they release a trailer. It's that same freaking boring font, and I get goosebumps.
Dude, I mean,
I'm like, it's gonna be good.
That's a great point. Chris Nolan and Wes Anderson are the two filmmakers that in the first 3 seconds of the trailer, you go, oh, a new Chris Nolan film. Oh, and new Wes Anderson movie. What sort of zany antics are we going to get up to in this one?
Ooh, I can't wait to not guess the ending.
Yeah. So
I think it's going to be.
I know
awesome.
that's a basic, stupid response, but
It's Helvetica New Way Black. That's the font.
dude,
It's used for Oppenheimer, Dunkirk, Inception.
Helvetica NUE, right?
I think it's New Way.
New Way.
Yeah.
New Way
New Way
Stories.
Stories.
Helvetica New Way Stories.
Looks like we got back to her.
That I didn't know that. I will tell you that all of my design is. I've always done Helvetica New. That's what I call it.
I think it's New Way.
Okay, I've always
don't
done.
care.
I love that Chris Nolan and I are on the same page because this is the one.
Great minds think alike.
Great minds think alike.
Sorry, when I say I don't care, I don't mean I don't care about what you think. I just don't care how it is pronounced.
Right.
Either way. Could be a Helvetica knee. For all I know.
So yeah, man, that's the movie that's
The
I'm
boys
most
are all
pumped
pulling
for.
up to the Odyssey. You know what else we should pull up for in July? There's a Mariners game, and they're doing Bruce Lee jerseys.
Get the fuck out of here! Are you
I'm
serious?
I'm 100% serious.
Dude, there's also a Bruce Lee stamp book happening right now. I don't know what
You know what's
the
funny?
Bruce Lee fever is caught the nation again.
Dude, they better make a new biopic soon. That'd
They
be
are.
sick.
Ang Lee.
No.
Ang Lee's directing it, and his son is starring. Dude, Bruce Lee night. Oh my gosh!
Dude, it's going to be so expensive to buy the. Do they give the jersey away? You have to
It
to
buy
the
says-
first 10,000 fans,
No, it
probably.
says theme ticket night. Score a Mariners themed Bruce Lee jersey exclusively via this online offer. So I think it's free.
Oh,
if
you
buy the
have to
ticket.
buy the ticket.
But it's like it has the dragon,
Oh,
gosh.
and it says Bruce
I don't
Lee on
like
the side.
baseball, but we
But
should all
I
go to
do
the
love
Mariners
me
game.
Bruce Lee.
I
That
think we
sounds
should-
amazing.
I live an hour away from the stadium. Jesse loves baseball. Why don't we just go to the game?
Ben's
go.
been getting
Plan
into
on being
baseball.
I'm watching baseball this year.
Let's just make it a fan event, and all five
Oh my
of our
gosh.
fans can meet us there for the baseball.
Dude,
Everyone pull up,
Great
New
idea,
Way
dude.
Party.
Yeah.
It'll be us three and
Helvetica
Ryan
New Way
Anderson.
Stories.
and we're gonna sit probably like in the 300 level, so we can all afford it.
You know, the Wilkinsons can be there, but they'll be in the box seats. You know, Riley, how's it going down there?
Just gives us a thumbs up.
I will tell you, we watched the game at the 200 level. It's awesome. It's great. My kid is freaking out, so we need to end this
Wait,
pod.
well,
And I
because
need
he wanted to
be
say
an
something about
active
the Odyssey.
father. How do you feel about Christopher Nolan? Pete, give us a shout out. I want to do my best directors list,
Ooh.
my favorite directors list, and Nolan just made me think about that. He's panicking over the mic. Ben's trying to get him to talk into it, and he's just like, He'll learn. He's young. He's just 6 months. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Make sure you engage via Instagram, NewWayStoriesPod@gmail.com.
Or YouTube.
Like, subscribe, follow, YouTube, all of the things. We'll see you guys next week.
Funny that he's
All right.
chattering so much, but I can put a mic in front of him.
Yeah,
Now you
that's
wa-
a great point.
Now you want to be
That's
quiet.
a great point.
You should just give him a mic every week.
Dude, yeah, you go just put the mic in front of his face. He's super nervous and like he goes, how many people listen to this podcast? It's okay, Pete. Only like 30.